Welcome to another nightly. Just want to update you on what that has been going through. Let's see here. I think one of these. No, I still got 5 days, so some of these are still. Oh, I don't even have 2 million gold. Do I? Ooh, I do. I had to boost my might a little bit. Because I will show you. Because I got another paladin from that. If you watched that last video, the legendary hero card. So I had to bring up another pally because the pally I got was a 3 or 5 life drain. So I had to get rid of this one, which was like some other junk thing. So I don't want to eat this quite yet because the more might I have, the better it is for my hero expedition. But once I need room, I'll eat both of those, and I'll eat one of them and see how close I am to 120 because I want to stay over that. I want to keep the bonus going. As you can tell, I'm now running out of constantly getting honor badge cap now again. So I'm really debating upping this guy to 9-star green. But it hurts me to do. It hurts me to do that at this point when I could unlock these guys, my second squad. So I think I'll just use more books and get these duplicates up. So I'll spend another 50,000 on this guy. And I'll probably have to spend another 50,000 on this guy. So I can spend 100,000. See, that's and I gotta do that. Yep. I didn't want to do it. Then I had to talk myself into doing it. And now I have to do it. Because it's the right choice. Because now I can inscribe them, which is very useful in the long run. And the reason why I'm not inscribing this Thunder God, because he has enlighten, and he can sit in the towers and gain more experience. It's a cheaper way of valuing experience points. So I guess I'm gonna do this guy. 4 or 5. See, I don't want to use all my books because I am trying. I mean, if I ever do get Santa, I want to use all my books on him. But lately I've been using my books for leveling these guys up. So they're kind of going down. And that is why okay, perfect. Now I could do all this goody stuff and not worry too much about overflowing my honor badges, because now this one here is practically 4,700. This is like 4,200, and this is like 4,000. So that's 12,000 honor badges right there. And I'll say these 4 is probably 10, and these probably about 7. So I'm probably getting a rough around 27 to 30,000 honor badges just from that. That's 40. That's 40,000. And then this board will probably give me another, so I get like 40,000 a day. And I don't do boss battles anymore because I just work does I just can't get on my phone when I work during the boss times. So I've been missing it for probably about a couple weeks now. So I would love to do boss battles. All that extra honor badges is pretty simple for clicking 2 buttons and having my heroes get me 14,000 honor badges, which at some point now I'll be able to click this a couple times a day and get me slimes for experience points. So I'll do that once my guys get up to 120. Or at least all those guys get up to 120. But, oh, as you can tell, well, let me do another expert dungeon, but I did change my base. That's why I don't have Immortep in, because I'm trying out I'm guessing on the forums, War Machine, his base design, and you pretty much need to have 4 ranged, because I had Immortep in there in the front left, and it pretty much destroyed it. It's terrible. I had him right here where Reaper was, and he'd jump over here and it would fuck everything up and I'd lose. So I'm like, fuck this thing. I'm like, this is garbage. Went over it again, 4 ranged. So then I put Reaper here, and I had Ares here, and Reaper's so slow. So more stuff was getting back here. I couldn't kill it fast enough, and then my Druid and Cube would come. I mean, I still won the waves, and I still beat them, but it's defeating the purpose. So then I moved Reaper up front and put Ares back here with the life train, and he pretty much picks these guys off pretty well, and his proc does damage, but the pathing in this is what you want. It's a good path. They get these guys right here, and it just takes forever to get up here because the guys hide in these corners. That's what's so great. It's they don't hide, but they just go and they tack, and then the boss takes all the way, and he has to go all the way around, and it's pretty fucking useful. If I had Multanica right here and a Santa, oh man, I think I do way higher bases. I mean, way higher HBMs, but right now I can't. I can't do Q with this base. I've already tried a couple times to see if it would help me, but I just don't have. I don't think I just have the right stuff. I'm missing Santa, which is huge, and I probably never get Multanica, so just trying shit out and see where it takes me. I'm always impressed by what people can make, and I'll see if it works with my heroes. But yeah, as you can tell, that's my base that I'm using right now, so I'm kind of liking it. It's pretty cool for P. It puts a whooping on some of these waves. And I still have all my bases close because it prevents no man's land, because all the towers can hit it, and that's what I want. I want to be able to hit these guys from long distance. Ooh, and thank God I was paying attention, because now I almost... Where are you? Okay, Now let's put another druid in there. That's good enough for me. And let's, ooh, okay. Guessing it's in the last tower. And let's put another pally. That's good enough for me. Because you don't want to waste too much experience points on those capped guys. Or, they're uncapped, but I don't really want them to go up to 140 just yet, so it'd be wasted on them, since I want to get most of my other duplicates up to 120 so I can inscribe them. That would be the goal. And now I can finally have a use for mana. Ooh, that's another thing I was going to do. I have 3 million blue crystals, so I think I'm going to... I know if I upgrade Druid, his heals get better because his attack will get up. I'm just wondering if it's... If I start just making all my guys up to 90. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Trying to figure if that's what's worth it. We'll see. 3 flames. Because right now, I don't... It depends on how... I'm trying to think on if it's worth it for a druid to go up from 85 to 90. I know it's always worth it, but is it worth it taking him up or putting it straight into Vlad and getting him up to 100 as soon as possible? That's the dilemma. Because I think I can only get him up 2 more levels, or I can get from 85 to 90. I can get probably 2 people. And I don't know if getting 2 people up more is better than just getting 1 up on multiple levels. That's the dilemma that I have. But I think... Ooh. Damn. Stunners? I had to fucking use my magic, which I didn't want to do. But yeah, so my Reaper, which is pathetic, he's 3 of 9. And practically a worthless guy right here. But I want to show you what 4 ranged does. And you'll see what I mean by the pathing. Oh, and another thing. So, in the original thing, these 2 were here and here. Well, I found out when the boss goes around this corner, automatically attacks right here. It's too short. There's not enough blocks, and it needs a block on each corner, because the boss came out this way and attacked right there, right through the middle, right through here. So I like everything symmetrical, so I left this one up here. I put these 2 blocks that were from here in this little corner, and it seemed to fix it. So I don't know if you're watching or you're looking at those bays. I had to put 2 things in here because the boss does tend to go right in there. So I have 1 extra to go, but I'll keep that there for now. And I really want to show you this, how the base works, because it's pretty interesting. I don't know if you've looked on the forum or looked at it, but some of you might have some insane talents and heroes, and if your main guys are all ranged, it could be... I mean, I've been thinking of buying Siren because of this base, because I'm gonna point it out right now because it's ranged. That hero is ranged, and it can sit right here and it'll just boom attack with it slow and keep all these guys slowed. Oh man, I think it would work perfectly right there. I know people will say, oh, I can't believe you're... I'm not going to spend 20,000 shards on it. But if I happen to roll it, that's a different story. Because rolling a hero like that would be better than spending 20,000 shards when I could just put 20,000 shards into a hero and level them up, which I know is going to be useful. So that's my problem, spending 20,000 shards on a hero before I have to spend another 20,000 shards to get it up to like 5 of 9. That irks me. So that's why I don't have him, and that's why I still have 75,000 shards. It's because it's saving it for Santa, and I feel if I don't get him after these next rolls, I'm just gonna have to give up and just start putting them into my heroes that I have, because at some point you have to tell yourself you're not gonna get this. So I thought I was gonna tell myself that for my... Ooh. Interesting base. Real interesting. No, I thought, wow. I like that design, but a back pop right here would just... There's no way this base does really high HBMs, I don't think, because a double back pop right here, your heroes are right here. Interesting. But I really want to show you how this base works. So I'm trying to... There we go. You saw me place the bombs, and now I'll show you an HBM. Let's see if I can do P. Q, I have no chance. Q is just, they're just too powerful. Once again, I have all my bases closed for my towers. Always have garrison. I want to split the XP as much as possible. I don't want to cap my guys at 180. So that's why I do that. There's no point of getting to 180 when there's no 10-star heroes. It's just a waste of experience points. Okay, so this is where the tricky part comes. Ares now will start proccing on these copters. We'll do damage on these guys. I think you can proc twice. I've noticed he kind of procs twice. Oh, there we go. See, I wish... I think Santa would be pretty nice right there. Possibly Montaga. Something you can just quickly go and area affect it. I think that would be key. But look at this. I mean, Pumpkin Duke's the only one that jumps the walls. Every other range just stays right there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had a Siren or a Santa or something, it just stays right there. Little corner nook. And it works perfectly. Of course, you don't proc on anything, Ares. That one's done. But as you can tell, you get more coverage in the back when you have Cupid and Druid and Ares right there. You just get a lot more coverage. And you can wipe these back flying guys a lot easier. And when Vlad procs, he just goes from side to side. Perfect. Oh, there goes all my towers. You're really not playing for the towers. They don't do much. But, as you could tell, Those guys try to stop and attack the Grizzly Reaper, but you... Oh, look at that. That's why you put those bombs right there for that back pop, just in case. Wow, look at that Reaper. He healed himself twice. That is pretty useful. But I just don't feel like I want to spend shards to get him up to 5-9 or 7-9 when Santa's lurking. Oh, Ares jumping over. That's why you need a flying character. I mean, I guess I could put... I want to put Reaper here, but he's just too slow. He can't maneuver fast enough. That's why he's so good right here, because he doesn't have to move far. He goes here, here, and here. Or, see, he doesn't go far at all, but his attacking range is ridiculous. Look at that. That was insane. The boss had no clue what was going on, because everyone was behind this little thing and he was not going to attack over that. That's the crazy part about this. That's why it works so great. I mean, I lose all the buildings, but you still have this. You pretty much only want that. That's the goodies. Okay. Alright. This is what I'm talking about. Listen, see, do I inscribe this dude? Get him to 90. Or I keep doing this guy and get him to 100. That's the part I'm thinking. Oh, because this increases, but all the time this increases. So he'll get more attack and more HP every time inscribed. So I'm going up with... Wow, that's a big boost right there. Alright. You need 1,000,000... You need 1,000,000 blue crystals for one level. At 90 freaking 4. Go to 95. What the fuck just happened there? That was insane. That's a huge jump. I mean, you pretty much need these things, like, constantly leveled to keep up with this ridiculous... inscribe levels. I mean, the next one's probably gonna be like a 1, 1, 2. I mean, you're probably gonna need another 7 million to get to 100. Seven? That's freaking crazy. I don't even... Oh my god. I don't even... Honestly, don't even know what to think. Because that was just... I thought I was going to get way more... inscribe levels than I did. It's crazy. Man, I think I'm just going to... start putting... getting everyone to 90. I think that's could be some good crystal usage, because 1,000,000 crystals is like 4 levels for some of these other people. I mean, that's a lot. And more honor badges, of course. But I got 40 books on that one. That was a nice surprise. Too bad I'm not getting more purple books. It's still at 12. I don't know what level I need to be might-wise to get up to 13. Let's see who else I can scribe with my mana. Okay. Might as well use all my mana up. I don't really need it. I'll show you what hero trials do in this base. So, if you didn't have Ares, he wouldn't be jumping over all the time. That's the only problem I see. Cupid. Oh, is Vlad gonna proc? What? I didn't even see Vlad get hit. That was crazy. Well, let's just do another HBM. Let's see the new improved Vlad. Oh, I don't know if it's doing that good, because... Did Pumpkin Duke just die? No. I thought Pumpkin Duke died. I was like, well, that sucks. Oh, and my Ares will proc right here. And this is why you have your towers, because in other bases, you'll have no man's land. And now these towers are just going to beat on these guys. And they'll definitely kill them. But what I really wish is they would kill the right people. There you go. Thank you. Now all of them can focus on Ice Demon. That Ice Demon has no chance. Perfect. So what's going to happen is Wave 2 is going to hit right here. And clear the rest. Piece of cake. This is exactly what you want, because I think what's going to happen is these guys are going to clear up to here, and they're going to go this way. These guys are going to clear down here and go this way. So it's going to split into two. And Ares is going to proc. Actually, split a lot less than I thought was going to happen. Nope. I'm good. I realized, I mean, not good. I mean, I was right. That's what you want. And Pumpkin Duke's going to proc right here. See, look at that Vlad proc. That's what's crazy, is he goes all the way over to that edge. That's why it's so valuable, because you can just go proc, and he'll just follow these guys all the way across. Look at that. Reaper and Ares procced. See, every time I watch watch this, I just go, man, I need my Reaper up. But I was looking at it, and I just don't think... I just don't see it. I don't see the overpoweredness from the Reaper. Like, I must get him up. I just don't see it. But, as you can tell, look at that Reaper just sitting in that little corner here. Perfect. I mean, I love how he just floats right there. And then my Cupid just floats right on top of that. That's what I love about this base. Is they just float right on the edge. And my Pumpkin Duke always just flies over, but he's my only melee, so I'll let him jump all over the place. He seems not to die too badly. Only when he jumps way out here. And then the building dies, and then he's all by himself. But as long as he's trailing those guys, perfect. With these guys slowing down, my Pumpkin Duke will just proc all day long like this. Come on, Reaper. Come on, Reaper. There we go. See? They have to go all the way up to my Reaper. And then my Pumpkin Duke just stays all day on him. That's what I'm saying, like a Siren right here. 505 slowdown already. Would just own. And I would love to have my Santa right there. But just wishful thinking. So that's why I put a bomb here. One here. One here. And always cover the backside. Do some damage before they attack me. Get a little bit on the... I mean, I really want to show you Q on this, but it's embarrassing. I really don't have the heroes for it, so I really don't want to waste... I really don't want to waste an attempt for it. See, this is where my Pumpkin Duke dies. When that building goes down and he is in the middle of all those guys. That would usually be no man's land, but 2 towers will constantly hit him. He'll first kill this, and then he'll kill this, and then he'll go to this one, which I think only 1 tower will hit him. And then he'll kill this, and he'll go over here, and then 2 more towers. I mean, the 2 towers will still hit him. Yep. So as long as something's constantly hitting him, this paladin will die. Yep, there goes 2. And if he comes down to this bottom one, he'll have the 3rd one hitting him. So he'll have no chance. Yeah, this paladin's dead. So that's why my buildings are close and not all the way back here. I prefer close. Maybe that's the reason why sometimes I get a weird break or weird spawn, garbage stuff, whatever. But I'd rather have it cleared in the first 2 waves, like this, than one hero just sitting there like pounding away at 50 buildings with no chance of towers hitting it. So that's all it is. And I have it out here so it catches more of these guys instead of... Come on. See, this is where it shines. A little Ares proc. Yeah. I love a little Ares proc right there. Okay. You see that Vlad, he attacked right there? He has a really... I mean, this base goes like all the way out here, and it's perfect for those flying little dragons. But as you can tell, this is why his base is just... with range heroes, that's what... I mean, look at the Reaper. He just proves why... Boom. Pumpkin Duke always follows. And the second Vlad procs, it wipes out that whole wave right there. So, perfect for upgrading him with those blue crystals, but I think upgrading everyone to 90 first would be more beneficial now, after realizing that the jump went from 600,000 to over 1 million in 3 levels. So that's just... that's not good. Come on, Ares. What are you fucking doing? I don't like that. I don't know what the hell Ares is doing, but... ugh. This is the one flaw of Ares for this base, is that he can jump over here. I mean, maybe I'll take one here and just put it right there. Look at that. Interesting that my Reaper and Pumpkin Duke both died right there. Alright, let's sew another Hero Trials. Man, I'm not getting lucky with these with these hero trials, Cupid and Grizzly Reaper to back to back. Yeah, look at that. Grizzly Reapers are pretty powerful, especially when there's like 50 of them, and they just take 15% of your life in one little snap. Look at that. This is why. This is why space is so good. They both spawned and attacked here, so they all both right here. And I had all 6 dudes just. That's why you need a flying character right here, because then Ares won't fly out, jump over. And if Ares is not jumping over, this base is just ballin'. But of course, Ares is just a punk. And I can't put Reaper here because he's just too slow. He just doesn't manipulate. And I don't want to put a sprint crest on it because it just doesn't. I mean, maybe I'm going to have to put a sprint crest on this because you just need him roaming back here, and then put Ares over here with slowdown crest. I just don't want Ares right here. Ugh. That sucks. I just can't figure out the best plan for that. Oh, what is in the warehouse? Ooh, talent. I'll buy that shit every day. That's cool. I have 2 freaking talent cards. Haven't gotten those in a long, long time. Now I have 2 of them. It's great. Alright. I think I've shown enough of what I was planning on showing. It's blue crystals, scribing a little bit. Wanted to show off the base a little bit of War Machine's design, show you the capabilities that it could have, and it is having, but you must have ranged heroes. You can't have melee heroes because they'll just jump and die and bullshit like that. So you need only ranged heroes. And if you have Multanica and Santa, you should definitely test this out, because I definitely can see this as really, really good. I can see the potential, and that's what's so great about it. So, alright. Hopefully you learned something or enjoyed any of this. And, peace!